Few hours to go. President Biden will head this way, land at CVG before heading over to Hamilton to discuss new legislation that's focused on creating manufacturing jobs.
Our Allie Kramer is standing by live in Hamilton with where the president is going to speak and why here, of all places. Allie.
Good morning, Julie and Adrian. Up here in Hamilton, the president is going to be coming to United Performance Metals. Now, if you're not familiar, we've been kind of watching and keeping an eye. Not a lot of activity yet because we still have a lot of time, but UPM is a leader in additive manufacturing technology. That's kind of a fancy way of saying they do some really cool 3D printing. And we've just learned new information this morning. Senior White House officials say that this visit is part of the president's push to get Congress to pass the Bipartisan Innovation Act, which has already passed the Senate and the House. It's now in conference committee. The president's visit will focus on seeing that 3D printing in action, the type that's happening at UPM and at GE Additive. Senior White House officials say that additive manufacturing requires significant investments in technology, but some medium and smaller companies, they simply just can't afford it, so they can't play the game. We're learning this morning that 5 major companies, including GE Aviation right here in Cincinnati, are taking part in a voluntary program to order supplies from smaller companies, and then those smaller companies will have the support from federal agencies.
10 years ago, a lot of people didn't even know what metal additive manufacturing was. Now to see the President of the United States supporting, not only the advancement of the technology, but the adoption of the technology down into these small and medium enterprises is really exciting to see. And really, I'm energized, frankly, by the effort of the U.S. government to help our small and medium enterprises here.
And that's sort of the feeling that Hamilton Mayor Pat Moeller said, look, everybody is excited about this and they're ready to kind of see what this legislation could bring to the city of Hamilton as far as those manufacturing jobs go. Again, the president lands at CVG around 1 o'clock, but isn't due here at UPM until 3 o'clock. So that leaves time for travel and maybe a stop for a Cincinnati staple. We reached out to places like Camp Washington Chili and Price Hill Chili. They say Secret Service has not been there yet, but they wouldn't mind a surprise visit, or maybe he'll stop for a little Grater's ice cream. We'll have to see, guys.
We know he likes the ice cream, Allie, but given the weather, I think I'm going to move my bet to chili.
True.
This is a chilly day.
Yep.
Now, let's talk about the travel, Sina, because he's got to get all the way up to Hamilton from CVG and all the way back at some point. We have a rainy day.
Exactly.
Yikes.
Whenever a president comes to town, the route that he's taking, a lot of closures, a lot of delays. Taking a look at the 9-1 warning traffic map here. Here's where he's visiting United Metals Performance, right by Sims Road and Bypass 4. Secret Service not confirming his exact route to and from CVG, but basically 2 options here. He could come from the airport, taking 275, 71, 75, and then 75 all the way on up to Union Center Boulevard, getting off there, or the reverse, or he could take 275, the western stretch, sort of all the way on over to either Winton Road or Springfield Pike, taking Gilmore Road on up to United Metals Performance or Dixie Highway. And like we were saying, anytime they're on that route, of course, they'll be shutting down the highway, all of the ramps in the vicinity. So basically from the afternoon to the evening, you want to avoid these stretches of the interstate, which is a tall order, but you'll be grateful for it when you're avoiding those delays and all that backup.